What's going on, guys? Josie here, back with another video. So today we have a story that happened actually like maybe a year or two ago, I don't know. But if you guys have been around from my channel or you know about me at all, then you know that I live streamed a little bit. Recently I did a little bit when Black Ops 3, the beta came out, I did. But then I did a few years ago, and I did a lot of trolling stuff back then on, on like Modern Warfare 3. I did a lot of trolling and mom trolls and stuff like that. So what I would do is I live streamed a little bit of me, going online and trolling. And what ended up happening was I got swatted, and it was like a crazy experience because like at the time I was younger, and it was just like one of my first times like ever live streaming, so I didn't really know the ins and outs and what to show and what not to show, and how like showing certain things on stream can actually like let people find out like where you live and crazy shit like that. And it was just like a really weird experience, and I really, since then, I haven't streamed like at all, and I just haven't wanted to, and I think I might get more into it again in the future, because being a streamer, with air quotes around that, or whatever you want to be called, I feel like that's a really fun thing. Being a YouTuber is fun as well. Like, I like doing YouTube, but I like actually being interactive and interacting with you guys, and doing a live stream is really good for that. So what went down was I was doing a live stream where I was going online and I was mom trolling, okay? I have a lot of these videos on my channel from a while ago where I would get these moms in the mic and I would troll them, and I was actually going around doing that live, and I actually got one, but this didn't really go as planned. What happened was I got this kid in the party on Xbox 360, and I was telling him the whole spiel and stuff, trying to get his mom, and I guess his brother was like some hacker crazy into like online shit, I don't know. And his brother comes in and he says like, my mom's not home, but like I can help you. And I was just like willing to go with whatever. I was gonna still get a troll right there, so I was like, alright, I'll troll the brother instead. Alright, it didn't really go down like that. What ended up happening was he was like, alright, we really don't want to use the Xbox, can we talk to you on Skype? And I was like, alright, well, I could still probably live stream this, and I could still record it, so I could still do everything. So I didn't say that to him out loud, I was just thinking that, so I was like, alright, we could do this. So I ended up, adding this person on Skype, and I guess if you add people on Skype, or if you somehow do something involving Skype, they can get your, like, location. So he got my location, and he was like, sucks to suck, or something like that, and he literally, like, and somehow or another, he, like, sent the SWAT team to my house. I don't know, I think he, like, called and was like, there's like something crazy, I don't know what he said actually, but like they sent them fucking to my house, and I didn't even know this was happening. They just ended the call on Skype, so I was just like, alright guys, well, we'll just go try another troll or something. So I went back onto Xbox and continued trolling, and literally not even like 3 to 5 minutes later, I see these flashing lights and like sirens, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, there's got to be something crazy going on somewhere outside. I thought they were just passing by. No, they stopped at my house, and they literally, they didn't bust the fucking door down, but they came up, and they had, like, this megaphone thing, and they were like, is everything okay in there? And I was flipping out, dude. And mind you, this was at, like, 6 or 7, at night, so we were just done having dinner. I started up the live stream, and, my mom's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, she was literally flipping out, and I look out the window, and I'm like, what? So, we ended up having this like guy come to the door with a fucking shotgun. Like, he had a shotgun, and they had like the SWAT team, they had dogs, they had everything, and we're just like, yeah, I think we were just swatted. And I had to explain to him like how I was live streaming and how I was doing like trolling stuff, and he was just like, didn't really believe me. He thought something still was actually happening, and I was like, no, like this actually happens like a lot to people, not to like everyone, but to some people who stream, or to some people who have some type of online persona. They might get swatted. Now, he wasn't really familiar with the term, but I think he understood that like there was nothing really going on. He still checked the premises. I brought him in and showed him the live stream, and I showed him what had happened. They all ended up leaving and gave him all the information for that kid, so I think they were gonna actually somehow find out where this person lives, and they were gonna go like call their police station, wherever the hell that is, and be like, yo, this kid just swatted somebody here, like, what the fuck? And that person's probably in trouble. That was 2 years ago, so they're probably fine now. I don't know. I hope they are. I hope they're not. Their parents aren't like, you're banned from the internet forever. You're never allowed to watch porn again. I mean, play Xbox again. Yeah. So that was a very scary experience, to have a police officer come to your door with a shotgun and, basically think that you're doing some crazy shit. Not even gonna lie, after that was all over, I was like, yeah, I'm ending the stream, and I literally like streamed once since then. And after that night, I literally went to bed, and I was like so scared. I was like, if I stream again, these people are gonna fucking send the SWAT team to my house. Like, what the fuck? And like now I realize that there's a lot of things, precautions you have to take when it comes to streaming, and you know, having this online presence, there's precautions you have to take. And yeah, so I might start streaming again. If I do, it'll probably be like zombies or probably Counter-Strike or something, case openings. I want to do some more of that. I've got a funny moments video on my channel. I don't know when this exactly is being posted, but I've got some CSGO funny moments. I do stories. I do a lot of crazy stuff like that. So thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to Chuck Norris that like button, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.